What's happening, self-helpers? And today we're going to talk about self-talk, the importance of that mental dialogue that you have with yourself all the time. We're doing it when we're not even thinking about it, and it's essential to how we think, how we feel, and how we act in different situations, and ultimately it defines who we actually become. So a very, very critical and important aspect of our lives that we need to acknowledge, and that is the concept of our self-talk. So what I would like you to do is start off by recalling a time in the most recent past in your life where you dealt with a situation and you thought back about the things that you did, and you did not approve of what eventually happened in the end. So, in retrospect, you were thinking about how you performed, something that you did, and something that actually didn't work out the way it was supposed to. How did you talk to yourself after that situation? Did you berate yourself? Did you scold yourself? Did you tell yourself, I wish I hadn't done that? These are all aspects of negative self talk, how we rate a situation. On the other hand, can you picture a situation in your recent past? Maybe you did something nice for someone else. You completed your assignments on time. You performed really well at your sport or at your most recent activity, might even be a play or a musical performance. What was the nature of your talk? I'm pretty sure under these situations, when things turned out the way they were supposed to, you probably managed to do the things that were necessary and you were happy how things turned out. So the self talk would have been more on the positive note. And immediately we come to realize that the way we evaluate our events, that usually translates into how we transform our self-talk. So as you can see, self-talk is a very, very critical component in our lives, and it's essential to identify which are those situations under which we berate ourselves, we scold ourselves, we hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do, and we frame them in a negative fashion moving forward. And at the same time, we have a lot of positive associations with past events that turned out the way they were supposed to, and our self talk immediately gets framed into a positive frame of mind and action. Guys, start acknowledging under what situations you start to talk, start to think, and start to act positively or negatively under different situations. It usually acts as the foundation for any self talk that is to move forward from there. So, acknowledge your negative self talk. If you talk negatively to yourself, acknowledge your positive self talk and identify which are those situations under which that you are dealing with these negative and positive emotions, and that really translates into how you are as a person on the whole and how you react in different situations. Do you have a low frustration tolerance? These are all very critical things that you need to start identifying if you are to create a dialogue within yourself that is going to affect your life positively. And it really goes down to every little thing that you do. So essentially, the moral of the story is for you to identify your self talk and which situations you are doing things in the way that you want to, and ultimately how you frame it in the future, how you look at things in retrospect. Guys, this is essential to start looking at things from a different perspective. And as we talk about other aspects in this playlist, I would like you to go through and find out exactly what it is that is getting affected under different circumstances of performance, and how you can go about evaluating and overcoming any of these struggles that you may be having with regard to your self talk. So, again, self talk is a very, very important and essential component of how you think, feel, and behave in different situations. and how you evaluate yourself for doing something. This was more or less what I had to share in this video with regard to self-talk. Keep watching this entire playlist if you want to understand how to transform your self-talk into something positive, and that is going to translate into performance in any aspect of your life. So guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit bell notifications if you don't want to miss any videos from my channel. And of course, if you found this video useful, make sure you tell me about it in the comments. Until next time guys, this is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you in the next session.